afternoon, everyone. We will discuss about the African literature in its characteristics, including the famous African writers and their works. So the characteristics of African literature includes slave narratives, protest against colonization, calls for independence, African pride, and hope for the future in descent. The types of African literature includes hymns, which is hymns is a type of song usually religious, specifically written for the purpose of adoration or prayer. Next is romance. Romance is a narrative genre in literature that involves mysterious or adventurous spiritual storyline where the focus is on the quest that involves bravery and strong values. It is not always a love interest. Next is epic. Epic is a lengthy narrative poem ordinarily involving a time beyond living memory in which occurred the extraordinary doings of the extraordinary men and women who, in dealings with the gods or other supernatural forces, gave shape to mortal universe for their descendants. Next is the fictional narrative. The fictional narrative is a form of writing in which the writer, using the power of imagination, invents a recreation of life, usually written in prose. It is also usually incorporated vivid descriptive details as well as thoughts, feelings, and reactions of the characters. Next is the epistles. It is a writing directed or sent to a person or a group of people, usually elegant and formal didactic letter. It is also a genre of letter writing and is common in Egypt as part of scribal school writing curriculum. Diaries. It is a record of events, transactions, or observations kept daily or at frequent intervals. Next one is the philosophy. Philosophy is a study of general and fundamental questions such as those about reason, existence, knowledge, values, mind, and language. Last one is the biography. The biography is a detailed description of a person's life. It involves more than just basic facts like education, work, relationships, and death. It portrays a person's experience and life events. Now let's talk about the famous African writers and their works. The first one is Chinua Achebe. From 1930 to 2013, his works include Things Fall Apart, No Longer at Ease, Arrow of God, A Man of the People in the Antilles and Savannah. Next is Nelson Mandela from 1918 to 2013. His works include Long Walk to Freedom, Conversations with Myself, Madiba Magic, and How Far We Slaves Have Come. Next is Mongo Betty from 1932 to 2001. El Historia de Fu 1994, Truc de Solier to Amor, and Branle Bas en Nour et Blanc 2000. Next one is Bessie Head from 1937 to 1986. Her works include Maru and When Rain Clouds Gather, A Question of Power, and The Collector of Treasures. That's all. Thank you for listening.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I ask a question? As a Filipino, why do we need to learn about African literature? Thank you.
As a Filipino or a global citizen, we need to learn about African literature in order for us to raise awareness about different aspects in life, in politics and morality.
So, next time in the discussion, please avoid doing unnecessary movements and always keep an eye contact on your participants. The content of your report is good, you research well, and in overall, it's a good job.